Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Come and enter my realm. Good morning. Oakland Turf Tours. Turf news on the weekend. We are back on international with some freaking what's on the menu on a Sunday. What slice of cake would you like? We have to decide. Good morning from Oakland, California Turf Tours. We're deciding what slice of cake is provided today. Would it be vanilla cake, chocolate cake, caramel? What flavor of dessert would you like this morning? As we navigate through the grimy streets to find what creatures are scraping and scrambling through the gravel, trying to survive and make a buck in Oakland, California. We are in tribal times. Technology has sent civilization into a frenzy. You're either in a tent or you're rich. Good mornings from Oakland, California Turf Tours. Good morning, good morning. We have hood vendors and fine tenders. We ride the blade looking for a slice of cake. Navigating through the trenches, delivering dialogue and visuals, content to the world. To the right, there is a creature standing, trying to provide for herself with her blubber and find a lover on a lane that's not traveled by many. Walking with G-strings and see things so rare. To the left, you see a nice young tender selling her bod, looking for a job. We are watching and they are plotting. I will say this. If your daughter is caught in the bliss, please try to protect, respect, and do not neglect. I have seen the light. Shine bright on the avenues daily. Oakland Turf Tour, good morning. Sip your coffee on a Sunday and listen as the game glistens and shines like gold on these holes. We will expose the fake and celebrate the real. Some people have false pride in the field. Walking in the middle of the street channeling things that's not sustainable. Once we see what's happening around the city, the gritty, the grimy, we will know how to change. We will hit a U-turn to go fish for some more creatures scrabbling the gravel, trying to make $1. And then we holler on the curb, because we deserve the word in the burbs. Once we go back and spin the block, everyone's looking like he's looking for a cock. But I'm not. I'm trying to show my viewers something to watch. As I travel the blade looking for a slice of cake, they wait and prepare for squares to spend their hard-earned dollars. And become scholars of the game. Educated and some miseducated. Listening and glistening. Turning and burning. Yearning for more to score. .304s are beautiful in the eyes of the beholder. Drop it in the chat if you love 304s. Maybe you can travel here to Oakland and buy you a slice of cake. Or maybe Captain Save one of the babes and deliver something different to differ from the norm. I will not change the game. I will add to the game and deliver something that will shiver and quake and shake. Be prepared for the jump out boys with the toys that try to destroy and destroy. We will turn on 18th Ave, one block away from the trap. You will see scraps and turns, graffiti on the wall. The young fella chilling on his living room couch, just sitting, visiting. The city leaves these people here. They come for the money and the checks. They sit and lay on the ground and displays poverty at its finest. Vegetation gardens and gyms, all here for your enjoyment. We need to help the land. While billionaires and trillionaires sit down and do nothing, the hard-working blue-collar people of the world in middle class struggle and live in tents along the sidewalk. It's a travesty what has happened to America as we know it. We must rise up and unite. The Rainbow Coalition. Unify. Transformers. Voltron, unite. And help the needy. Do you see the future is bright? Off in the yonder in the distance. You can see many, many things. But one thing for sure, and two things for certain. We have to realize the plan and the play is simulated, placed upon us pawns to do nothing. And live our life without. Some of these 304s are just trying out the game. It's just like when young men try to bip or strip or pimp or sell a drug. A lot of these 304s will become housewives and regular working class women and have children, and people will love them and kiss them in the mouth. And then they will not know how many cocks was fondling the vagina. And they will not care because the world is not fair. And I was hypnotized by the snow. She waved and I smiled. And I was almost caught in the web of the trickness. At one moment's notice, you can be riding down the street, minding your own business, and then the next moment you can become a John. All of your testosterone boiling up inside of you. And then someone toss a piece of vanilla cake your way and say, here, would you like to try this for $40? And you say, hey, why not? That's the trick of the game. You never, ever, ever pay for the PUSSY, the power of the pie. Will maybe make you fly or deny your true roots and destiny to recruit. We see crooks behind us looking for a look and looking for a lick. Oh, she was thick. I tell you, if you ride this lake with me, you will see some of the fittest women in the world, galloping like stallions around Lake Merritt, having their way and they day on a Sunday. Brisk morning, hood morning, feeling the vibes and working out their thighs and their glutes, trying to become the better version of their self. If you wake up early Sunday and you get your godly juices flowing by hitting Lake Merritt in Oakland, or Planet Fitness, or the 24, or your home gym, and just breathing and sighing a good air and breath of fresh air, and give a release that you woke up this morning and you are cherishing life and living your vibrant best days. Be thankful that you have all your lamps in your sight. And even if you don't, be thankful that you can say, hey, I'm thankful. And that is the secret to success and to stay blessed with no stress. Because life is one long day that's gonna end. And you're gonna blend with the rest of the universe and the falling trees of the world. We are no better than the cheddar, which motivates us to excel and rebel against things that try to keep us down. We are tired of being stepped on and slept on. I repeat that twice like Mike Jones. We are tired of being stepped on and slept on. The words that we speak are like curveballs from Nolan Ryan coming from the mound. So profound, lost minds will not listen to the pimping. So the Met God will discipline the lame and explain how we defer. You can use these words to characterize, but not minimize the game. This bus driver cannot drive. He's cannot see, or is he in disbelief like the Iron Sheik? Preach, young man, preach. As we travel into the nicer parts of the city, you see how gritty, grimy can become glittery, smooth butter, soft and vibrant infrastructure. Streets with far and few potholes, no speed bumps, trash is not littering the sidewalk and the streets, homeless encampments are not placed on every corner. This is still Oakland, California. I wonder what's right about this place here that's not right about the flatlands of East Oakland. Can someone please explain to me how the scenery can change so fast? From ashy to classy. From 40-ounce beers to tall glasses of a Moet and Chardonnay. It's a thin line between the rich and the poor, and it's invisible. But for some reason, we will not cross it. We are programmed to stay put. People riding with their smoothies, speeding like law doesn't exist in these areas. Never getting pulled over by the police, never seeing a ticket. Riding their bikes, carrying their yoga mats, walking their dogs, their Yorkies, kissing their poodles, bicycling their children to school, drinking lattes, and eating cream cheese bagels. While dining at the Ridge and accepting wire transfers from Chase and making travel plans to foreign countries. Cussing out the security guard in the lobby of their high-end apartments, lofts, and condos. What a great joy and pleasure it must be. The privileged and the forgotten. Wearing their tights and their fanny packs, carefree, joyous creatures of life with money to burn and food to spare. With extra freezers, with frozen meat in the garage. In businesses for generations thriving. We must all learn to get along, like Rodney King said after getting his ass kicked. Modern day lynching. What would George Floyd say if he could speak? And with that being said, $100, and I'm out.